It's Shoutout.
Culinary getting on that plateau beyond. Lobster, mac and cheese, Chateaubriand, Mr. Fatso, Djon, the trap know it's on. I flip on YouTube, that crack show is on. Tune in if you wanna saute some carrots, or you can bake a pastry that's not made from Paris, dog. You can even come learn to chop ways to Ferris and follow us to the store to shop for days careless. So tune in to Burnin Pots and log on and subscribe if you prefer to watch. What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 7 of Burnin Pots with your boy, Chef Dalton, aka Big Poppy T Blonde. And I say that because today we making griot, Pikliz and Djon Djon rice. Shout out to my Zoes. I'm about to manger. Let's get it. Alright, so first things first. We're gonna get the A piece out of the way and our Pikliz, so we don't have to cross-contaminate anything. So for the A piece, we're gonna start out with some cilantro, green onion, yellow onion, tricolor, bell peppers, lime juice, garlic, thyme, and Scotch bonnet peppers, as well as white distilled vinegar and olive oil. We're gonna blend it up so it's all pureed, nice and smooth. All right, now once everything is all in there, we're gonna give it a good mix so everything is nice and emulsified. So once it's all blended, you're gonna wanna add some salt, some pepper, and some Maggi to taste, because you don't wanna overdo it on any of these, especially if you're watching your sodium content. So do it to taste, people. All right, now that it's done, it's all nice and smooth, we can put this away and start making our Pikliz. All right, for the Pikliz, sorry my Haitian folks, I don't have a mayo jar that's available to put all this shit in my fridge, so I'm just gonna mix it in a bowl. And I'm also using shredded cabbage and shredded carrots, because I don't fucking feel like chopping all day, and that's just what it's gonna be. You heard? All right, now for the Pikliz, we're gonna put our bags of shredded carrots and shredded cabbage into the bowl. And then from there, we're gonna thinly slice our tricolored bell peppers, onions, shallots, garlic, Scotch bonnet peppers, green onions, and put some lime juice in it and mix it all together. All right, now, once all your vegetables are thinly sliced and into the mixing bowl, we're gonna add some white vinegar. When we add this white vinegar, we're gonna let it chill for overnight at least, or 3 days, whatever it takes to all pickle up. All right, so that was the Pikliz. Told you I don't have no mayo jar. But anyways, here's a pro tip. When you're cutting the Scotch bonnet and slicing it all up, make sure you wash your hands. Don't scratch your fucking eyes. Don't rub your eyes. You're gonna cry because you feel like you're gonna die. Alright, now on to the main event, the pork. Alright, for the pork, we got a pork butt. And we're gonna dice it up into cubes. And after we dice it into cubes, we're gonna wash it with lime, because yes, that's how the island folks do it. You got to do the same thing. So we're going to dice this up, wash it with limes, and we're going to come back and hit it with our AP seasoning that we made earlier. All right, now, once everything is cubed up and washed with limes, we're going to hit it with some adobo and some of our APs that we made earlier. A little bit of that. Some of our APs, reserving some of it for when we make our Djon Djon rice. All right, now, once everything is mixed together, we're gonna go ahead and marinate this for at least an hour, hour and a half before we boil it, and put it in the oven and take it out, dry everything off before we fry it. All right, so now we're gonna add water to our meat, and then we're gonna let it simmer. Put it in the oven for about an hour and a half, and then we're going to take it out. All right, so now once all this starts simmering, we're going to go ahead and cover it up and place it in the oven at 350 degrees for an hour and a half. Time to make the Djon Djon rice. We have black dried mushroom, which is Djon Djon. Pigeon peas, basmati rice. Key ingredients, let's get to it. All right. First, we're gonna pour our black mushroom Djon Djon into a bowl. Spread it around. Then we're gonna add some water. And add a little bit more. Then we're gonna let this sit till all of the mushrooms and all of the water absorb. Now, once all the Djon Djon and the liquid has absorbed, you can go ahead and strain it into a measuring cup and we can start prepping our rice. All right, now we're gonna take our pot. We're gonna add some oil to the bottom of the pan. Let it get hot for a second. Then we're gonna add our 8 piece. Saute this up for a bit. Then we're gonna come back with our pigeon peas. All right, once this starts simmering, we're gonna go ahead and add our pigeon peas. Give this a good stir around. And we're gonna add 2 packages of Maggi. One, 2. We're gonna let this simmer for a bit. Give that a good mix. Make sure everything is seasoned. All right, now, once everything starts simmering, we're gonna go ahead and pour in our Djon Djon water from earlier. It's gonna be used to cook our rice. Making a lot, so there we go. All right, now that's all in. Give it a good mix. Wait till this starts boiling. Then we can add our rice. Alright, so once everything starts coming up to a simmer, we're going to go ahead and add our washed basmati rice. Once it's all added, we're going to give it a good stir. And let it simmer. Since it's simmering, I just added some thyme, and I know island folk love to use bags on their rice. I'm gonna go ahead and use some tin foil because I don't have a bag. So we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna rock out. All right, now, since the Djon Djon rice is cooking, now it's time to check the pork. All right, now the pork is out of the oven. Everything looks good. Now it's gonna be time to strain it, dry everything off, and then put it in the deep fryer. All right, now, once all the pork is strained and dry, we can go ahead and add it to our deep fryer at 350 degrees until they're nice and golden brown. Nice and golden. All right, folks, the griot's done, the pikliz done, and the Djon Djon rice is done. Now, time to manger. Hey, look, y'all, I'm an island boy. I'm just playing. I'm not a fucking Neanderthal. But look at this plate. Time to eat. Manger. Time to manger.
It's your sashimi.
Real bad tasting. I'm gonna change my show name to Blonde in the Kitchen, I swear to God.